Hey guys, so here we are 5 months on tea. You'll need to excuse my voice, I think it's ready for a bit of a drop again. My throat's been really scratchy all day and feels quite sore, and I keep feeling like I need to clear my throat. All the same feelings I felt the last time my voice was going to drop a bit, so um, I might be a bit croaky or up and down, and I don't know, so I apologise in advance. Um, so this week's been good. No, so many facial changes this week, but definite changes around about the rest of my body. I'm back trying to do weights again when I've got the time. Um, so that's kind of helping. Back taking my protein shakes and that as well, and trying to get into a kind of a rhythm again with the working out, because it helps with my mental health as well. To be fair, and obviously I'm stuck in shielding, so there's not really much else I can do other than, you know what, tidy the house, play computer, and then lift weights. So, but aye, so it's been a good week. My mood's been not too bad. Wee bit dysphoric the other day, but that kind of passed. Feeling good. Really glad to be at the 5 month mark. If somebody told me 5 months ago I'd be here now, I'd call them a liar. Somebody even had told me this time last year, I'd still call them a liar. So I'm forever grateful to have my hormones. I've noticed that the hair in my thighs. I know I talk about this a lot, but it's because this is the place that I keep noticing the changes in it. Because I never had hairy thighs when I was when I identified as female. So like it started like on the outside of my thigh. I feel like that I started to obviously, like, you could see the hair in that, and it was like blonde and light, and then it get kind of browny, and then it get black. Whereas now it's like coming onto the inside of my thighs and like coming up and joining onto my groin, which is so weird. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's I when you're programmed for so many years as a to and identify as a female, and you're programmed by society like this is the do's and don'ts of femininity, and and it's like if any lassie was or any female or anybody that identified as female was caught with like like wee straggly bits coming out the side of their knickers, man, they'd get ripped for it. So this is what's going on with me right now. Like it's strange because obviously I've never had it before, and I like what I'm saying. If I still identified as female, it'd be a big no-no. So it's really weird. Um, to have so much hair like coming up into my thighs and like joining on towards my groin. It's strange. My hair pattern and my legs and the way my hair, like the thickness it seems to be growing. I think I'm taking definitely after my dad, man. My dad's really hairy, man. He's like, he'll probably hate me for saying this, but I say it to his face anyway, but he's like a monkey, honestly. He's so, the only thing he's no got, thankfully, for him and all, and his missus, is he's not got a hairy back. But like everywhere else he's pretty hairy, like all down his chest, all down his stomach. Like he's got pure hairy legs, man. He's got like he's not got hairy shoulders, but he's got like his forearms are pure dark hair. I remember when I was wee and he used to get them shaved for like, his tattoos and all that. It would look so weird to see my dad with no arm hair for a while, because he'd had to get tattoos. But I definitely think my hairy legs are taking after my wee dad. So I do. Other changes, my voice this week has been, I felt like it was really high, and I think that was adding to my dysphoria when I had a kind of day the other day there, and then now I feel like I need to clear my throat, but even when I clear my throat, it's no helping. It's like that wee frog in your throat. Other changes, none that I can really say. I mean, I don't really know. Like I talk about all these videos all the time, and I talk about the changes, and I talk about my moods and the effect it's having on me and stuff. But if there's anything that you want me to speak about specifically in these videos, ask, just put it in the comments. Like, all right, Louie, can you talk about this? All right, Louie, can you talk about that? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I don't know, if you want to know how it feels to bind, if you want me to talk about that, maybe if you want to know about the wait on the waiting list, if you know what I mean, you want to know how GPs are, like, you tell me. I'm doing this for you as much as I'm doing it for me. So anything you want to know, like ask, and I'll make a video about it, or I'll answer it in one of the videos. I don't even need to say it was you that asked. I'll know Do you know what I mean? If you want to remain anonymous, PM me and just say, I don't want folk to know that I've asked this, but can you answer this? That's fine, I'll no mention your name. But aye, so that's about it really this week. Obviously, as you all know if you're watching the videos all the time, I've been placed back in shielding because of COVID. And well, obviously everything that's going on, you know yourself, you all watch the TV or you all see Facebook, Twitter, whatever, do you know what I mean? It's not like you can really miss anything about a daily briefing these days. Where they're obviously pushing the vaccine and trying to get everybody vaccinated. So I got a text tonight because I'm obviously in that shielding list to say that I should be getting my vaccine by mid-February. So that's kind of good, I guess. Like, I'm thankful obviously to be one of the ones getting vaccinated early, but I don't know how to feel about it, because it will just be strange, won't it? There's obviously so many different opinions on it, but my sister-in-law's a biomedical scientist, and do you know what I mean? She's off for it and she's getting her vaccine, so I reckon if she's got a smarter brain than me when it comes to medicine and how it works and what it does and how it affects the body. Like, that's what she literally does for a living. Do you know what I mean? She saves people's lives by telling doctors what it is that's wrong with them and what medication they should be on, and so she's taking the vaccine. So, and do you know what I mean? I know other people that are well educated and that work with medicine that are happy there's a vaccine. So I'm just going to run with it and see what happens. I guess it's our only way back to normality now, I suppose, isn't it? Oh. So we're being led to believe anyway. I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about the Rona, because it just depresses everybody and everybody's got a different opinion on it. But I'm thankful to be offered my vaccine, so it looks like for me there might be an empty shielding in sight somewhere. When I get my first vaccine, I don't know how that will work, but it's something which is better than nothing. But aye, so that's us. 5 months on tea. Crazy. Almost half a year, man. 4 weeks time I'll be like half a year on tea. It's mental. But yeah, as always, any questions, let me know, ask, I'll answer them, and I'll be as honest and as brutal as I can. And everybody continue to stay safe, take care of yourselves. Thank you for all your love and support, and I will catch you all next week.